A chant for access. What does a healthy and thriving community look like to you? We want it to be green. A contrast to the gray of the city or the blues themselves, we want a world that boasts the colors of light and vitality, the sun-soaked hue of stem and leaf of all that grows in the community gardens we will tend to. Here, the apples, strawberries, and lemons will grow wildly because they are watered with intergenerational love. Potatoes, cucumbers, and green beans burst from the fields unencumbered and unbothered, reflecting how we want to be in this life. We want a city with pristine sidewalks wide enough to hold us, where we don't have to worry about spilling into oncoming traffic. We want to move our limbs leisurely, striding with freedom from one street to the next, greeting neighbors as we pass by, perhaps arriving at the recreational center, rumbling with the unmistakable sounds of laughter and activity from inside the center. If you listen closely, you can hear the cheers of friendly competition. We want the option of resting our feet. Here, there are buses with clean emissions and clean and comfortable interiors that will take us to clinics and hospitals that are open before and after the 9-to-5 workday and can accommodate the busyness of our lives. We want to be heard by healthcare practitioners that look like us and listen to what we are saying. We want affordable health care and equitable reimbursement processes that don't make us second-guess the importance of our own wellness, of our own heartbeats, of our own senses of tomorrow. We want preventative care and not just reactive care. We want you to understand that our lives are of value and worth saving and celebrating. We want to trust and be trusted, to be humanized and regarded as whole. This is the voice, the chorus of the city singing the same chant of basic needs. We want to breathe as easy as blackness. We want to sing as deeply as a spiritual. We want to live like an eagle soaring, for even the eagle that's landed still perches high. We want to rest like the body in embrace. We want to play too. We hold our hands open in expectation of the 8 dimensions of wellness to blossom from our palms like a lotus. We say yes to the emotional, the physical, the occupational, the intellectual, the financial, the social, the environmental, and the spiritual. We say yes to all that bucks against our undoing. We want a place that we can be without questioning our sense of belonging, which is to say, we want our bodies deemed precious and hallowed, and not sites for target practice, violence, or assault. We want the future for everyone: the children, the adults, the elderly, the unhoused, the formerly incarcerated, the war vets, those challenged by mental illness, those struggling with addiction. Here, all are held with dignity, told that they are no lesser, but worthy of light, hope, and second chances. We want our children to be basked in gold, in honor, with educators that pour into them, expectant of them reaching their full potential with effortless facility with all forms of literacy and the deep, resounding understanding that their minds are endless and boundless. We hunger for knowledge, so don't be greedy. We have been ready to learn about business growth and job creations, so give them to us. We have been ready to be equipped with the latest technology in our schools and neighborhood institutions, so give this to us. We have been ready for stable and affordable housing, so give this to us. We have been tired of being left behind, so give us our resources that are indiscriminate of who is asking, devoid of race, gender, sexual orientation, age, economic class, and any other ism that has shut doors on those desperate for better. We have been ready to have hard conversations about the carceral state, about low crime versus no crime, about our fears, about how tough it is to sometimes think that justice and freedom are within our reach. We have been ready to grow, ready to feel the lightness of our bones disrobed from the heaviness of trauma, thirsting for dialogue, for restorative justice, for unity. We are ready for a soulful call and response in which revealing our vulnerabilities only strengthens us. Our honesty is affirmed by the sweet balm of the words, I hear you, I see you. And may this sentiment echo like a bell down the streets of Cincinnati and reverberate through the corridors of northern Kentucky. These demands, these words, the bravery to dream, all the building blocks for the future start now. May the outward expression of our mouths show all the ways we are willing to love ourselves.